What kind of car did you drive today?
I never said I drove.
We are on the record in the matter of the city of Riverview versus Levon Cotton, 251276.
Your Honor, I just wanted to place brief in the record, Richard T. Serrano, 33328. I did initially speak to my client. I gave him advice of rights. He signed it. Then he said he wanted to represent himself. So he's here.
Okay, all right, sir, please remove the hands from your pockets. Your name for the record, please.
Levon Cotton.
Okay, and you want to represent yourself? We have an attorney here that you've already spoken with that's here to represent you.
The misunderstanding was, for me, I necessarily didn't want to represent me. I just wanted to talk to the prosecutor myself, and he let me know that if I wanted to have verbal words with the prosecutor, he could not represent me.
Correct.
So that's why I made that decision. If that still stands, I know you still made her, the other lady, have somebody represent her. So if you want me to,
Just keep your hands in your pockets, please.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. No, sir, it's up to you, but the other attorney was here already and hadn't spoken to the
Okay.
hadn't spoken to the prosecutor. Okay, alrighty. And sir, I just need to make sure for the record that you understand that you are in court today on criminal charges.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yes,
And you also have the right to have an attorney represent you at all critical stages of the criminal process.
yes,
And this is considered a critical stage of the criminal process.
yes,
And if you could not afford an attorney, one may be appointed to represent you at no cost.
I understand.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And so you want to waive your right to an attorney and represent you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the court will then find that the waiver is valid and knowing and voluntary. And sir, do you know why you're in court today, or do you want the court to read the reasons you're in court?
I got pulled over for revoked license.
Okay, right. So do you,
Stop sign.
okay, so you understand you're here for the driving while license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yeah.
Do you need, and you understand the possible penalty? Do you want the court to read that?
I know.
You know it?
Yeah.
All right, the court will waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment, and ask the pretrial counsel, I'm sorry, sir, not counsel, I'm sorry. You are wanting an adjournment because you have a ticket to clear up, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's going to take you 30 more days to pay that off?
Not necessarily, but just to make sure, yeah.
Okay. November 17th. Does that work for you?
Works perfect.
And 9:15.
9:15 a.m. Okay. So, sir, now I have to address bond. And so are you on probation or parole anywhere, sir?
No,
Are you out on bond in any jurisdiction?
no,
Okay, so my next question is if you've ever failed to appear in court, perhaps it might be a yes because you have a pending matter from 34th District Court. And that's why you have a suspension from that, correct?
Yeah.
No?
never not came to court. I just owed him a ticket. Like it was already kind of like finished. I just on.
Okay, so, so you've never failed to appear in court, but there's times you've not completed a payment for a court.
Yes,
And where do you work?
Plymouth. It's Federal Fluid Power, hydraulic place.
Okay, how do you get back and forth to work?
The bus, sometimes Uber, sometimes my coworkers, sometimes I actually drive. I got the kind of job that is no smart buses or city buses that go there.
Which is unfortunate, correct?
Sure.
Do you have any coworkers that reside near you, sir?
Yeah, they help me a lot. I don't really drive. I don't own a car, but sometimes my family might let me see it if it's no other option.
Make sure you let your family know that if they let you see a car and then drive the car, that they could also have some problems. So, how'd you get here today? That's what I thought.
Can I invoke my Fifth Amendment?
Well, sure, let me just say this, right? You certainly may, but I'm just asking just to make sure that you're not driving out of the parking lot. It's not going to result in an additional charge. Okay, it's not going to result in this court setting a high bond for you or otherwise. It's just so that I can understand that you're not going to be driving out of the parking lot and that you can notify the police department that your car is going to be here for a little bit in the event you don't have somebody else that can come pick up the car. So it's just for informational purposes, sir, so I can assess the appropriate bond conditions, which was already going to be that you're not to drive without a valid license. But further, in the event you did drive, so that the police department can have notice that your vehicle may remain here overnight, so it doesn't get towed, and then you have additional costs. Got it? So it's, again, it's not going to result in additional charges unless you drive out of the parking lot, then it will. Do you understand that? Because then you're gonna see you driving and, but your answer in and of itself, as of, what time is it? 11:45 a.m. is not going to result in additional charges based upon your answer. Okay. But I'm going to presume, based upon your facial expression, that you drove the vehicle, whatever vehicle that your family let you see. So you should call that family member to let them know that you are not allowed to drive the car and they need to come pick it up. Unless it's actually your car. Yeah, that's suspected. So you are going to have to call somebody, likely two people, they can drive together so one can drive your car back. And if you want to get your license back, sir, you have to stop driving. I know it's difficult where we live. I know it's difficult. It's not convenient to not have a car. But the longer you continue to drive without a valid license, the longer it will be until you can get your license. Okay, why is your license revoked?
I got out of prison in 2018. I did good and got a scat pack.
Got a
I
what?
wasn't mature enough to have a scat pack.
Oh, skip. Oh,
That's led to
pretty
me.
fast cars.
Right, and I was doing a lot of testing.
Oh, again, you might want to go in and invest in renting a racetrack once you have a valid license with the other guy.
Don't even get a car that even tempt you that much. That's my lesson from that. Is to get a car for transportation, not for entertainment.
Right, so did you get a lot of points on your record?
Yeah,
Yes, you
yes.
did? Okay. So, how many points do you have on your record?
He just told me I got 0 now. It's been a while. It's been like 4 years since I ain't had no license. For a minute, I didn't think I was gonna be able to get my license back. I found out last year that I could, and I went to like the Lansing meeting that you gotta have, but they told me that it got extended. And that's why that led to me kind of not wanting him to represent me, because they came out with a deal, and it was a deal that would, it was a helpful deal, but it would have me still under a moving violation that would make me have to wait another year. And I'm already waiting to May 2026, so I was like, if I could just talk to him, let him know my goal, maybe we can, you know what I mean?
That'd be great. You want to know a secret?
Yeah.
If you stop driving, you won't have to worry about that. Right?
Sure.
100%.
To be honest though, if I
Love honesty.
feel like if I cut out driving 100%, I'm gonna get fired.
You know what would be less expensive? To hire a driver. Not an Uber driver. You have to know somebody that might need some work, that has a valid license. Have them be your driver. Guarantee you it's less expensive than fines and costs with courts. Guarantee you that.
I mean, I believe it. You don't want to decide the price.
I mean, unless you're super generous and you're paying people more than you pay an Uber driver. However, I can also guarantee that if you're driving out of this parking lot, you will be arrested. Your car will likely be impounded because it will be towed away. And then you're gonna see me in the back, in the jail, in the Wyandotte jail. You don't really want to do that, do you? No. So do not drive out of this parking lot. Got it?
I got you.
Do not drive anywhere. Set up informal interviews with all of the people that you know who wants to be responsible for driving you. And then have them produce a valid driver's license, so then you're not having your car impounded by somebody that's not even licensed to drive that's driving you. Okay? All right, so the court's going to order a $5,000 personal bond, which means so that you're personally guaranteeing that you're going to comply with the court bond conditions and you're going to make sure you're appearing in court. If you violate the court bond conditions, the court could revoke your personal bond, order cash bond or otherwise. Okay? I don't know if you were here this morning when somebody was in jail for violating bond and this court revoked their bond. So I would strongly suggest that when you speak to your attorney that you're going to represent, you advise them that you're not allowed to drive. So maybe you can walk to a meeting space, or you can get a ride, or you can meet over Zoom. I don't know, but you cannot drive. Got it? What kind of car do you have this time since you got rid of your Scat Pack?
I don't have a car.
Okay. What kind of car did you drive today?
I never said I drove.
Okay, what kind of car would be out in the parking lot that somebody would have to come pick up for you?
Why?
Sir, I'm just indicating so that you can make sure, so that the police.
I'm not gonna drive. I'm not gonna drive.
I understand.
And the car gonna be gone.
That's fine, perfect. If the car somehow is going to be here after 4 o'clock, you need to make sure that you're communicating with the police department so they understand that it's going to be picked up and doesn't need to be towed.
Gotcha.
Got it? Okay. We'll see you back on November 17th. And just have a seat, you'll get a copy of your bond conditions in just a moment, okay? All right. Good day, sir. Good luck on finding somebody to drive you everywhere you need to go.